Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? All right, let's begin today's class. We have this question. So, without any delay, let's start the question now. And your time starts now. So, this question is saying the mean of six positive integers is 15, the median is 18, and the only mod of the integers is less than 18. The maximum possible value of the largest of the six integers is how much? So, let's do the question now. Do you want more time? Let me know. Yeah. So, this question is based on averages and statistics. I can see that average plus statistics is a deadly combination and it has been repeated in many PYQs. So you're getting a lot of question based on this combination. So let's start the question now. We are given that mean of six positive integers is 15. So there are six integers and there is a high. Largest integer means they are in ascending order for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6. The mean is 15. We can say the sum is what? 90. 15 multiplied by 6. Their sum is 90. Now, another information is median is 18. Median is what? Median is the middle term. But there are two middle terms, third and fourth. So median is 18. How is it possible? Let's suppose it is x. This is y. And we know y is greater than x. Or it can be equal. It can be possible. So we can say here that x plus y. How can you find the median for this particular case when there are two terms? You will find the median by taking the average of middle two terms, which is given to us in the question, which is 18. So we can say x plus y equal to 36. So the sum of these two terms is 36. This is given in the question. The sum of these two terms is 36. It can be anything. It can be both 18. It can be 17, 19. It depends. We'll see this thing. Now moving ahead, we can say that the only mod of the integers is less than 18. The mod is what? The number which repeats maximum number of times. That is the mod. So mod is less than 18. Means if I have assumed this is 18 and this is also 18, then definitely this value will be greater than 18. This will be greater than 18. It will be less than 18 and less than 18. It is given in the question that mod is less than 18. Means we cannot take 18 as the values, because in that case our mod can be 18. So we have to take something different here. So I'm just assuming the values as 17, 19. It can be anything. I'm not saying these are the values. But one thing is question asking us the maximum possible value. What is the maximum possible value of the largest integer here? What is the maximum value here? This was the question asking us. So the maximum value can be found if these all numbers are minimum. If these all numbers are minimum, then the maximum possible value can be made. So what are the possibilities? I can say that this value, what is the lowest possible value? I can say this is 1. This can be possible because these are the integers. I can say this is again 1, as lowest as possible. Yep. In that case, what is the possibility for this blank? Like this also must be minimum. The minimum possibility for this blank. It must be greater than 19 also. So it must be 20. So if I have done these if I have plugged these values, okay, if I have plugged these values, let's assume the answer must be what in that case? 17, this is 36 already, 36 plus 2, 38, 38 plus 2, 58. Yeah, 58 and 2 is 60 and this 32. This becomes 32. We do not know. We can say this can be the answer as it is in the option. Let's check one more case. If I assume these two particular values as 16 and let's suppose this is 20 in that case, then this one will be there. There is no change in that, but this value will be minimum 21 in that case. So nothing changes for this particular zone. Their sum is already 36 and 2 38. But this value increases, so this will reduce, this will become 31. So that's not our maximum value, so the answer is 32. I hope this question is clear to you. All right, moving to the next question now. Okay, try this question. Giving you some time for this one. The question is saying a number is interesting if on adding the sum of the digits of the number and the product of the digits of the number, the result is equal to the number. Okay. What is the fraction of numbers between 10 and 100? Is interesting. 10 and 100 are included. So something condition is given to you. Tell me what is the answer. 0.1, 0.11, 0.16, 0.22 or none of the above. I'm giving you some more time for this question. This question can be solved. Okay. Let's start the question now. I guess this much time is sufficient for this question. Meanwhile, if you're solving this question, you can continue. I'll start my question. So here, something is given to us, and if you can crack this thing, it is what fraction of the number from 10 to 100. So mostly the numbers are two-digit numbers from 10 to 100. Excluding 100, everything till 99 is a two-digit number. So let's just assume a two-digit number AB, where the digits are A and B. So these are the digits of that two-digit number. A number is interesting if on adding the sum of the digits. So we have to add the digits. Here it is. And the product of the digits of that number. We have to multiply these two numbers. The result is equal to the number. The result is equal to the number itself. The number is what? 10A plus B. So we can say here AB equals to 9A. And there we can say B equals to 9. So we got that particular number is ending with 9. Fine. So how many possibilities are there? We can say their number can be 19. You can check your result. You can say the number is 29 till 99. You can say, let's check my result. So 2 and 9, 29 is the number. The sum of digits is 2 plus 9. Their multiplication is 18. 2 and 2 multiplied by 9 is 18. So when you add all of them, it is 29 itself, which is equal to the number itself. Yeah. So it is being verified. So how many numbers are there? There are what fraction? So probability is something like that. So how many numbers are there? There are a total of 9 numbers with respect to how many counting from 10 to 100, and they both are inclusive. So 100 minus 10, whenever you have to do a counting part, counting is done in this way. You have to take the difference and you have to add 1. So there are 91 numbers. So 9 divided by 91. So 9 divided by 91 is, if it is 90, then it is 1 by 10.1. So it is less than 0.1 and there is no option. So none of the above is the answer. So it is less than 0.1. So that's our answer for this question. Okay. The answer is approximately 0.098. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you here. The answer is approximately 0.098. Do not round it off. Do not ever round, do an approximation or mark 0.1. Answer must be correct. Answer must be accurate. If this is not given to us, then we will mark 0.1 as approximately. There would be a word approximately written here. Then you will mark 0.1. But if none of the above is given to us, then we'll go with that. Okay. Do not take any risk in this particular scenario. Be confident and mark this option. Moving to the next question. Yeah, here is it. Try it out. Hello, Palak. I hope your exam went well. And now try this question. It's a huge question, but we have to deal with it. Try it out. The question is saying a property dealer bought a rectangular piece of land at the rate of 1,000 per square feet. The length of the plot is less than twice its breadth. Due to its size, there were no buyers for the full plot. Hence, he decided to sell it in smaller pieces. The largest square from one end was sold at 1,200 per square feet. From the remaining rectangle, the largest square was sold at 1,150 per square feet. Due to the crash in property prices, the dealer found it is difficult to make profit from the sale of remaining part of the land. So if the ratio of perimeter of the remaining land to the perimeter of the original is 3:8, at what price the remaining part of the land is to be sold such that the dealer makes the proper profit of 10%. So profit and loss plus geometry. So you can see a variety of questions while doing that preparation. Like, wow, you just say, wow. So try it out, think of it. If you start if you start developing an interest in solving such type of question, then you will see how happy you will be. And if you are not able to solve, then you will learn, of course. But one day you can solve. All right. So I guess let me start the question now. So we have a rectangle. Yeah. Let's say this was a rectangle, and the length is some L and the breadth is B. We always know that length is always, what is the length? Length is always the bigger dimension. If there is a 2 centimeter and 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter is considered as the length of the rectangle. But in the question itself, it is given to us the length is less than twice its breadth. So in the question, it is given length is smaller than the breadth. Sorry, length is smaller than the twice of its breadth. That makes sense. Means I can say if something is added to length, then it is equal. This is the meaning for this information given to us. Now, first thing here is he is dividing the plot in some portions. The largest square from one end was sold at 1200. Okay, so the largest square. Now tell me, how can you make a square out of it? From L cross B, how can you make a square? Of course, B is a smaller length. So the square is possible when you take a dimension of B from the dimension of L. So this is a B cross B square. I have taken a square of B cross B because it is convenient to take out because length is a bigger unit. We can take a square from the smaller part, correct? So this area is sold at 1200 per square feet. Fine. Now, from the remaining rectangle, the largest square was sold. Now, how much is the remaining dimension? So we can say this is length minus breadth. Correct? This is the remaining dimension. We know some relation here. So if I substitute the value of length minus breadth, if I substitute the length value here, it can be said it is 2b minus x. Okay, minus breadth. I'm just substituting the value of length from this information. From this information, I'm substituting the length value. So it is 2b minus x, meaning I can say it is b minus x for me. Now, why I have done this thing? Because I do not know if L minus B or B, which is greater. Basically, of course, B is greater. We can say that thing. But it is more convenient now for me. So I can say this is replaced by B minus X right now. So it is B minus X for me. So B and B minus X. Of course, B is the bigger dimension. So I will take a square of B minus X from here too. So this dimension is of B minus X. So it's a square again with the area of it is sold at the rate of 1150 per square feet. So the remaining dimension is how much? This is total of B and will remain X. So everything is balanced. Okay, we have balanced everything and we know what is X. X is twice of breadth minus length. That is the X value. Now, we have to find what is the rate of this particular plot. At what rate should I sell this one so that I will gain a profit of 10%? This was the question. Okay, so let's just find the total cost price. Total cost price can be found by taking the original length, original breadth. This is the original. This is the total cost price, which was bought at 1000 square feet. This was the cost price, 1000 square feet. What is the total selling price? So total selling price can be found from this particular plot. This was the first plot with the dimension of B cross B, which is B square for me. Having the square feet rate of 1200. Then I have a square, this one, with the dimension of B minus X. Feet rate is 1150. And there is one more, which I do not know. The remaining, you can say B minus X cross X. I will write it here. Which is B minus X cross X. And I do not know the price of it. So I just write P for that. That P I have to find. P is the price of that particular plot. I'll just remove this, or I will just move this thing. Okay, fine. So we have a relation between total cost price and selling price. The relation was 10% profit. So when I apply this 10%, I can say this total cost price. I'm plugging the here I'm plugging the value of length. The length is what? 2b minus x. So let me just write it first of all. This is length into breadth into 1000. Overall area, a profit of 10%. So it would be 110% equal to. There is b square into 1200 plus b minus x का whole square into 1150 plus x into b minus x into p. So we have to solve this particular equation. Let me make some space here. Plugging the length value, because everything is in terms of x now. I know this equation also, that L plus x equal to 2b. So substituting the L value here, I will say it is 2b minus x into b. 1000 into 1.1 is 1100 for me, equals to b square into 1200 plus b minus x whole square into 1150 plus x into b minus x into p. Okay, so we arrive at this particular stage. We can open the brackets and we'll solve this thing now. So it is 2b square, it is 2200 b square minus 1100, or I can cancel out. Okay, let's just do it this way. Bx 1200 b square plus 1150 b square minus 1150, sorry, plus 1150 x square minus 2bx. 2 times of this thing is 222300. ठीक है. Plus this parameter, whatever it is. So solving this one, we have 1200. This would be 1000, and 1000 taken here. 150 b square is there. B square is done. We have bx. So bx at left hand side would be 1200 bx and x square is remaining. Okay. So now either you can substitute the options to verify the result. Let's say you have plugged option number A, which is 500 square feet. So when I plug P equals to 500, oh sorry, one more relation is given to us. I didn't plug that thing. The relation was, oh, if the ratio of perimeter of the remaining perimeter of, yeah, this ratio we haven't used right now. Okay, so we have at this case length and breadth, we have computed b minus x we were left with this equation. Okay, yeah. Then only it is possible to solve it further, I guess now. So the ratio of perimeter of the remaining length. How much is the remaining length? X and b minus x. So what is the perimeter of that? When I add these two equations, I will get b. So the perimeter is 2b. Initial perimeter is twice of L plus b. And the ratio is how much? 3 is to 8. So there we get a relation, that is 8b equals to 3L plus 3b. I can say 3L equals to 5b. So this relation we were missing. Okay. Applying this relation now in the current position. Or I should have applied it earlier also. Let me see here. Because everything is in terms of x now. 3L equals to 5b. If I have done it, let's see. If I have done 3L plus 3x equals to 6b for me, and 3L is 5b, yeah. So 3x equal to b. Okay, we got one more relation here. Let's just substitute it here. So b equals to 3x. So b is 3x, it is 3600 x square. B is 3x, it is 9. And 15 into 9 is 1, 3, 5. And it is a square. Yeah. 0 x square plus 1150 x square. And b 3x minus x is 2x. It is 2x square into p. So x square is getting cancelled out. We can easily find p value, which is 1350 plus 1150. It is how much? It is 2400, 2500. 2500, 3600 minus 2500, 1100. 1100 divided by 2. The answer is 550. So this was the answer. And we must have used this information. I skipped this information earlier. Then it will be more easy. We will save some time in solving this equation. I hope this question is clear. Such type of question must be done one more time. Okay, revise this question after video ended. Moving to the next question. Yeah, try this question. Let's ease down the pressure. Try this one. In the country of 4, there are 4 cities, A, B, C, D. These to the east, we will make this picture. It is in east, that is in south, east, north. Government of 4 is planning to conduct these 4 cities by road so that it is possible for a person to go from one city to another, 3 cities. At the same time, the government wants to ensure that the road length is minimum. So what is the minimum distance of the road we are supposed to found that thing? The distance between A, B, B, C, C, D, 2 are all 10 kilometers. So it is given. What should be the total length of the road? Yes, Falak. Try this question. This question can be done. Okay. This is, you can say, a reasoning based question. Need not require anything else. You know, east, west, south, north. Construct the picture. How is it forming? What is the shape of that? And tell me how much is the minimum length. I guess it was hiding here. Yes. So what's your answer? What is your answer? Let's draw the picture. The picture is saying that A, B is east of A. So sorry, the A, it's in east. B. C is to the south of B. C is south of B. And D is west of C. D is west of C. Such that A is the north of D. Means it is exactly below A. So all are 10 kilometers far away from each other. The distance between them are given and we have to minimize this road length. So, yep. Answer. Please answer this question. If you're watching this recorded video, comment. Okay, pause this video and solve this question. And we have to change the timings of the class because we have only 1 week left. So we'll start the class early at around 10 p.m. starting from the Monday itself. So we have to minimize this load length. I can say minimum length is always the diagonal. Like it is 10 and 10, 20. If I find this diagonal, it is 10 root 2 because it's an isosceles triangle. So this is root 2 is 14, 1.414. It is 14.14. So this much is the distance between A and C. Similarly, I can say it's a perfect square, of course. It is 14.1414. It is 14.14. So if I go diagonally like this, I can go from A to B, C, and D. Like I'll just go there at this point of intersection and then we'll go towards B. This is how this is how you can go from A to B or A to D, whatever. A to C is direct path. So how much is the total length? 14.14, the double of this, 28.28. Approximately 28.30 is the answer. Easy question. So the answer is C. Moving to the next. Okay. Question based on base system. So you can see any topic can be there in your main exam. Please revise everything. And it's a long journey till MyCat, or if you are preparing for MHCET or SRCC GBO, then it's a way ahead. So you have to keep on revising the notes, keep on attempting PYQs of each and every exam. Do not free loosen at any point of time. Try this question out. All right, so let's start the question now. The concept is we have this x with the base b equal to x cube, where b is the base and x is any digit. First of all, you should remember that this, whatever is inside this thing, it is always less than the base. This x is always, I can say this x is less than base b. These are the fundamentals of base system. So the process is something like this. This is our unit place, this is our tens place, and that's our hundred place. Means you have to multiply the unit place of x with b raised to the power 0. This is the meaning of unit place. Then you have to add, then the middle x will be multiplied by b raised to the power 1, and then the leftmost x will be multiplied b raised to the power 2. So this is how you have to expand such things. X can be eliminated. We arrive at this particular stage. Now, which condition fulfills? B, what is the value of B? 5, 6, 7, or 8? As we can see, B is greater than X. That implies X square is less than B square. Because it's a positive number, we can say this thing. Positive and negative, it doesn't really matter because we are doing a square also. So B square is greater than X square. So when B square is already greater than X square, you are adding some more things. So it can never be equal. So it can never be equal. We are not able to find any value, or you can plug the value to check it. Let's suppose you have took b equals to 5. So it is 25 plus 5 plus 1. Is it equal to some perfect square? No. Can you find the x value? No. So no option will satisfy here. Answer is none of the above. Okay. I hope this concept is being clear to you. Moving to the next. Yeah, very good, Shubham. You are late today. See, I need a discipline. Come around 11. Maximum delay can be 5 minutes because I started the class exact 11 p.m. All right. So moving to the next question now. Yeah, try it out. Read the following sentence and find out which one is correct. First, second, third, or fourth. Which option is correct. Giving you some time. Your time starts now. So which option is the answer? Is first sentence correct? Sorry. 103 and 7 are the only prime factors of this big number. Is it true or false? We have this factorial and then raised to the power 1 by 6. Is this sentence correct? D. D is what? Both statement 1 and second are correct. Okay. I didn't expect this thing from you. How can you say first sentence is correct? Let's start. So we have to just factorize this thing. If I say this number can be divisible by 3 or not. You can check sum of digits. Then it is 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10. So it is not divisible by 3. Okay, fine. You have to check it by another prime number, which is 5. Not possible. We have to check it by 7. So have you checked it by 7? Have you? Okay, yeah, one more thing. You have a calculator on XAT 2025. You can divide this number by 7. Okay, do not waste time in dividing. Just check it by the calculator. Okay, we have the facility there. Fine. So this thing you have to check. Okay, I'm not saying that this is correct or not. I do not know. I have to check. If it is divisible, okay, fine. Then it is also the option, one of the option. Let's check the second sentence. Second sentence need not necessarily need a calculator. This is the sentence. So it is 720 raised to the power 1 by 6. This is 5040 raised to the power 1 by 7. And we have to find which one is bigger. So it is, I can say this can be represented like if I do 42 power on both sides. It would be 720 raised to the power 7 and 5040 raised to the power 6. So we have to compare which one is correct, bigger. So you can do a rough idea. Can do a rough idea here. 1387 is left. Okay, by dividing 103 and 7. And 1387. Okay. You have to further check it. Okay, 1387 is if the quotient is 1387. You have to further divide it by some more prime numbers like 13, 17. You can use the calculator at that moment. Fine. So 720 raised to the power 7 or 5040 raised to the power 6. First of all, I can just eliminate. It is what 720, 72 raised to the power 7 and 10 raised to the power 7. I can say this 504 raised to the power 6, 10 raised to the power 6. Yep, I have done the factorization part. I will just eliminate 10 raised to the power 6 on both sides. I will get this. Now, again, I will do factorization. 720 is what? 2 into 36. So let me just factorize 72, 2 into 36. 36 is 6 square. 6 square. This is my 6 square. So it is 2 raised to the power 2 and then 3, 3 raised to the power 2. And 504 is 2 into 252. I'll divide it by 4. 4, 14, 4. 1248, 126. This is further like 2 into 63. 63 is like 9 into 7, which can be said it is 2 raised to the power 3, 3 square, and 7. So this is the factorization done. Just plug the value. 72 is this. 504 is this. 19 is another factor. Okay, then fine. So it means it is the first sentence is wrong. Yeah, you can use the calculator, okay? Do not do it manually. Now here we can say it is 2 raised to the power 21, 3 raised to the power 7, 10 raised to the power 1, 2 raised to the power 18, 3 raised to the power 12, and 7 raised to the power 6. Fine. 2 raised to the power 18 can be eliminated. We are having, and 3 raised to the power 7 can be eliminated. We have 10 left. 2 is not there. 3 raised to the power 5. Oh, so it can be visible. This is a bigger number. So that was wrong. Did something mistake here? 72 is 2 into 36. 6 square. Oh, sorry, my bad. I did some mistake here. It is 3 raised to the power 14 when I expand the brackets. It is 3 raised to the power 14. Yeah. So comparing it again, 2 raised to the power 3 is left here. 3 raised to the power 2 is left here. And 10. There we have 7 raised to the power 6. Finding it, it is 8 cross 9. Still, this is just 720. Isn't it? Oh, 8 cross 9 it is. Yeah. 4 and 126. 4, 6, 24 to carry. 8, 10, 504. It is correct. 63. 2 raised to the power 3. 3 square 7. 7, 3, 21. So this is also going wrong, I guess. This one is getting bigger. Yeah. So not all, not 1 and 2. Everything is fine. 6 to 12, 7, 6. Yup. It is 72 into 9 itself. I've done some factorization mistake, I guess. Now I have a gut feeling saying like this thing. 2 into 63, 9, 7, 63. Because it is 8 cross 9, 72. Yeah, I did some mistake in factorization. Let me check it again. 4 and 4, 1, 4. This is 10. 4 to 8, 24, 4, 6, 24. 2 into 63. 9, 7, 63. Oh, sorry, it is 7. Fine, it is fine. Okay, it is 72 into 7 itself. Okay, okay. This was 72 into 7, 10. It is 72 raised to the power 6. Seventy-two into 7 raised to the power 6. Okay, yeah. Correct. This is correct. So this is also wrong. This is also wrong. Yep. Then we have, yep, try this question. Actually, we are out of time now. Okay. So take a screenshot of this question, or should I do one more question? What do you say? One more question can be fine. Let's just do it. This can be done as a homework. Yeah, this question. Try this last question of the class. Okay, let's start the question now. Meanwhile, you can continue your answer. So there is a central park of city in the rectangular 40 cross 30-meter wide. The mayor wants to construct two roads of equal path width in the park such that the roads intersect each other at right angles. So he wants to construct two paths. This is, and the center of the rectangle coincides with the center of rectangle formed by intersection of two roads. means this is the center of rectangle, then this is also the center of two roads. So this is how it would be possible, and they would be at 90 degree. So this is how it can be constructed. Further, the mayor wants that the area of the two roads to be equal to the remaining area of the park. The area of these two roads means if the total area here is something, then the total area is equal to addition of all the remaining four parts. So the shaded portion plus unshaded portion, basically shaded portion and unshaded portion are equal to one another. We can say this thing. I can also say that the shaded portion is half of the area of the rectangle. Yeah. Shaded plus unshaded equal to total area 1200. And because shaded is equal to unshaded, we can say they both are equal to 600 each. What should be the width of the roads? So we have to find the width. We have to find this x value. How much is this x? So let's just find the area of this particular vertical width. The area of this vertical width would be 30x, isn't it? This is 30 and this is x. So the area is 30x for this particular rectangle. What is the area of this particular horizontal width? This is 40x because this is x and that's our 40. But we have computed this particular portion two times, both in rectangular as well as, both in horizontal as well as vertical width. So this area is counted twice. We have to subtract one time. And this must be equal to what? 600. 1200 is the total area, and that area must be divided equally between unshaded and shaded part. So x square minus 70x plus 600 equal to 0. We'll just factorize this thing. 600 is what? 600 is something. Yeah, 10 and 60 will work, of course. So x equal to 60 and 10. So which one we will take? Of course, width must be less than 30. So this is the only option. Width must be less than 30. Yeah. So that's our answer for this question. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now take the screenshot of this question. And please solve these questions before the class join on at exact 11 p.m. One more week, or I can say just 10 more days we have to cover for that. And we have covered 4 PYQs. I believe 4 has been done. 3, 4 short. Short. And this question. 3 questions for homework. First, second, and third. Okay. Thanks for being there. That's for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Any doubt, let me know. I'm here.